This is the entrance to the palace of the Emir of Zazzau. This is what it used to look like over 10 years ago, and this is what it looks like now. If you've never heard of the Kingdom of Zazzau, stay with me to the end of this video as I have a lot to share with you. Hi everyone, my name is Fiada and welcome to my channel, and in today's video we are going on a road trip to the palace of the Emir of Zazzau. Palace of Emir of Zazzau is located in Zaria, and Zaria is in Kaduna State. Kaduna State is in Nigeria, and of course Nigeria is in Africa. Africa is on earth. I don't know, from there fill up your own, but this is gonna be a fun ride and stay with me. But as you're here, please hit the like button and the subscribe button because you're in for a ride. Guys, how are you doing? Come with me to the Emir's palace, the Emir of Zazzau. This is what I'm wearing. I have my scarf for later. See you. That is so hilarious. What are you doing? Hi, Brenna. Hi, Kabosho.
You know when I called you? I was at home
Bernard.
when I called you.
Yeah,
but we used to
you
watch.
Saka like matter now.
But Kaya still Saka.
Sometimes you tell me kind of Saka, then you
No, I mean when I called you now, say Gashi, you can come out now. I was at home when I told you.
But you know that you drive fast, ba. How are you?
Shakers are meant to walk like humans.
What humans? Superhumans.
Yeah?
Have you seen this this movie, House of David?
House of David. Yes. This is series or a movie?
It's a series.
No, series. No, I'm not seeing it. I barely watch series.
But it's interesting. I think we should watch it.
Okay. I think I saw a clip from there. Someone used the clip. I mean, I used enough for me.
Me? No, it's not me. Not me. Not me. So before we took off, we went to get the most important part of any road trip. Fuel. Petrol. Right, so we went to the gas station and we got some petrol. So if you can guess the amount of liters we got for this trip, you just might win a brand new car from me. So let me see your comments in the comment section. Today's episode on Israel's political matters.
Yeah, man.
We just learned about the word.
You know a virus called Trojan horse?
What's that?
You know the story behind Trojan horse?
I think I know. Well, just help me.
You know.
Give more insight.
You know.
For the sake of our viewers, sir.
Yeah, mad.
Oh my god. And now he's quiet. Just wait for the switch when the camera is no longer on his face.
Wait. I get trust issues for that thing. Nah. Without the camera, not my camera.
So we're actually going to Zaria for a job, and NGO called and said they needed videos and pictures of their trip to see the Emir. And on our way, we saw soldiers of the Nigerian army marching towards Jaji. In less than 1 hour, we had arrived at the city of Zaria, and this is actually the main gate to the entrance of the palace. But we're not entering just yet. We're going to go get something to eat and then we come back to the palace because we still have some spare time left. Temperature in Zaria was like 39 degrees. It was so hot that my phone became hot. And it's not because I'm using an iPhone, so no iPhone Android shades here. But of course, the best place to grab lunch in a hot weather is Chicken Republic. Trust that the food is going to be hot, but the room is going to be cold because of their AC. We got attended to in less than maybe 1 minute, immediately actually. And then we ordered for meat pie and I ordered for ice cream and then water. So we proceeded to our seat. She told us it's going to take like 5 minutes and she did not lie. After 5 minutes our order came and voila, melts my heart, guys, by hitting the subscribe button. Oh yeah, no be fight, please hit the subscribe button, guys. I did not lie, this meat pie is hot and this ice cream is cold. I don't even know how they were mixing in my stomach, but I tied my scarf as we got a call that the Emir was ready to receive us, so we should be on our way to the palace. So we got out and we spent like a total of 30 minutes at Chicken Republic and we got on our way to the palace. But the reason why there's a lot of dust is because there's currently construction happening right at the first gate of the palace. I call it the first gate because we have like 2 more gates to go before we get into the main palace. And I'm pretty sure that people moved out of this place because maybe the population got bigger. But yeah, that was the second gate of the palace, and that one in front is the third gate. So this is a 360 of what the palace actually looks like. So there's activity going on. People can actually freely come in and freely move out. So we got our equipment and went straight to the waiting room. This is one of many other waiting rooms that the Emir has, and there's our clients there. And these people sitting on the floor, they are called Dogare. I don't know how to translate it to English, but yeah, they work with the Emir. They're always around him, they surround him, something like that. And I'm pretty sure they do more than just being around him. But from what I observe is what I'm telling you. No one actually told me what they do. So I would like to find out more. If you know what they do, please drop it in the comment section. And basically, they were here to just greet the guests that wanted to see the Emir and just, basically greeting, because it's in the north, we like to greet, and that's basically what they came to do. They came to greet them and welcome them to the palace. And shortly after, another set walked in to also come and greet the guests. And of course, after greeting, one or two go follow. You understand my point, right? Then after that, we received I can't remember his title in the palace, but I think he's a professor, but I can't remember. He took us to see the secretary, which was upstairs, and we didn't stay there for long. We just, because they were supposed to have conversation, but he was like, there was no need, that you could just go ahead and see the Emir, and this is us going to his office, and this is us coming back from the office, because that was a very short visit upstairs. And right outside the waiting area is a portrait of each Emir that have sat on the throne since 1804. Isn't it not interesting? Look at them. So for those that don't have portraits, they use like this Fulani cap, right, as their picture on the frame, which is so innovative. This is the current Emir of Zazzau, His Royal Highness Ambassador Ahmed Nuhu Bamali. Fun facts about the current Emir: he was the ambassador of Nigeria to Thailand. He ascended the throne in 2020 after late Shehu Idris. He is the 19th Emir of Zazzau and the 5th from the Malawa dynasty, according to Wikipedia. He also has a law and international relations background. So this is the list of all the emirs that have sat on the throne from 1804 till date. So whilst we wait for the arrival of the emir, I'm going to share with you some facts about the city of Zaria. Number 1, Zaria is one of the 7 Hausa city-states. Zaria, along with 6 other cities, is considered one of the original Hausa Bakwai, 7 true Hausa states. Number 2, Zaria was founded as a trading post. Zaria was a major trading center, attracting Sahara caravans and playing a role in the Hausa slave trade. The meaning of the name Zaria. The city is named after Queen Zaria, the younger sister and successor of the Zazzau ruler, Queen Amina. Zaria was an old walled town, with Queen Amina credited as the architect of the strong earthen walls. Zaria is home to the largest university in Nigeria and one of the largest in Africa. Say the name with me: ABU, Ahmadu Bello University. If you are proud to have gone to ABU, drop a comment below in pride, because I personally applied to ABU twice and I did not get in. I wrote an exam as FBRS Funtua and I also did not get in, because ABU is such a hot cake. So where are the alumni? I want to see your comment in the comment section. Be proud. Now, if you take a look at the heads of the men in this video, you would see that most of them have like a fabric wrapped around their head and their neck. It is called a turban, and not just everyone wears a turban. A turban is a symbol of authority and has great cultural significance. The emir himself has a turban on his head, and it is a symbol of his authority as the emir. However, every other person with a turban has gone through what they call a turbaning ceremony, where they are wrapped with this fabric on their head. It has its own cultural significance that the people believe in. How amazing. So we continue to wait for the emir, which was like a few minutes, because he had already walked into this building that we are in, and in no less than a minute we would be going in to see him. One of the things is shoes are not allowed into the palace, and you would see the amount of people outside. So when you take off your shoes, The Dogore actually take your shoes and keep it with them until you settle them before you get it. That's what they do to visitors. But every other person holds their shoes at hand. This is because they don't want to have the place dirty. So this is us going into where the Emir is, and you can see the amount of people outside.
Your Highness, Councillors, Your Highness, this afternoon you are receiving audience, the Center for Communication and Medical Impact, Social Impact, under the able leadership of the Executive Director, Baba Funke, Fagbemi, and the Project Director, Professor Emir. They are here for a courtesy call and brief His Highness about the project. Before then, it is my pleasure to invite one of us, the Zazzau, to properly introduce the team before inviting the directors to make their speech. The Zazzau.
Your Highness, Emir of Zazzau, the council members, our distinguished guests. Your Highness, you recall about 1 month back, I introduced to Your Highness that there's a project which one of us, Professor Ahmed Nuhu Bamali, is the project director. And this project is all about interventions to improve the health of adolescent girls and young girls, especially in disadvantaged states where we have a lot of challenges in the health issues affecting the adolescent and young girls. Kaduna State happens to be one of these states. Presently, the project is kickstarting with Kano and Kaduna State. And in due course, the faith and community cultural champions are being commissioned in both states. We are just returning from Kano, where we had a 4-day workshop on the process of formations of these communities or committees or groups for both Kano and Kaduna States. It's my singular honor, Your Highness, to introduce Professor Ahmed Nuhu Bamali to give the details of the project.
We are here this afternoon with the delegates from the Center for Communication and Social Impact to be accessible to you and to inform you what we are about to do with support from Gates Foundation. And in the delegation, I have the Executive Director of the Center, who is Mrs. Fagbemi, she's here with me, and then Mrs.
is Adelike, who is also one of the directors of strategy. And I have the 50 project director also, Adana Ismail. She's the one situated in the Kano office. And we also have Madam Charity Wewuchi, who is our senior technical advisor advocacy. And I have also Malan Kabir Abdullahi, who is also the strategic senior technical advisor working with trade and cultural champions. And then Malan Bashar Walker is our knowledge management manager. And we have Ms. Florence Ademu, who is our gender manager. She's here behind us. And Jimari Bishara, who is the strategic communication officer. And I have also Mr. Femi Akombi, who is our monitoring evaluation research and advisory for the safe return of Emir, His Highness, from Spain. And I also want to appreciate His Royal Highness for allowing one of his council members to be part of our advisory committee, Senator Zazzau, and also another person, also is part of our advisory committee. So, Your Highness, the Trade and Cultural Champions Project, not implemented such kind of project before, because we call it leveraging on the three levers, as we call them, that is trust, influence, and power of the faith leaders and also the traditional leaders. So it's not going to be business as usual as we used to do, just to call traditional leaders and religious leaders and say this is what we're coming and we want to work with you. No, this time around it's a new approach. We are going to table the issues to the religious and traditional leaders and ask them the question, how do we go about solving these issues that affect our adolescents and young girls or young women? So it is now the faith and cultural leaders that will design the intervention that will address such challenges. Specifically, we know we are doing practices at the health of our young girls and women. So now we want to use the faith and cultural leaders to see how we can, at the end of the day, what we are offering to have is healthy families and also healthy communities. So, and in the process, we are not going to be influencing whatever the faith and cultural leaders want to do. Our bond is that if the organization has the capacity and the capability to do this work, we will send an expression of interest out, let them write that they want to work in such areas, and then once they are screened, they can actually bring a full proposal which will be assessed, not by the project itself, but in one show some mileage and achieve results. And this is like a pilot, if I can say, in Kaduna and Kano.
Bring shame or backlash as long as you have your support, and we have a dedicated team whose intellect, commitment, passion, vision also aligns with what you want to do, sir. So once I just want to say thank you.
Zazzau Empire Council and our guest from Center for Communication and Social Impact with some of our own here in your team. So you're welcome to Zaria at this time. But I think you made a mistake from the onset. Why did you choose to go to the village first before coming to? Because I was disgusted when I learned that you were in Kano. Why Kano? Everything starts here. This is the capital of Northern Nigeria. And you decided to this. I'm sure you were so eager to leave Kano and come here. Even the weather is different here. So please, when next you have anything to do, start with the center before you go to satellite, remote villages. So thank you very much for first place choosing our state and our emirate to be one of the areas for your pilot scheme. We're particularly very delighted when Salaki called me 2 days ago, I think, we went to the country and I said, I'm very pleased to meet with you. Because anything to do with healthcare, certainly particularly is what we need. And I believe have done. At the same time, the success stories about the intervention, the green light, and rest assured, also monitor from our end here. The only thing we normally request through our representatives, at least updates periodically, so that at least we monitor and also assist in evaluating whether it is successful or not compared with what is being presented to us. So that is all we are asking for from you, so that at least we can also, since this time around is the reverse, at least we would like to see if we have or we will be successful. There is a litmus test now, so we have to keep our fingers crossed when we get the feedback from you, whether we have been able to achieve as much as you want us to achieve. So thank you, immensely for finding time to come to Sydney, very remote places, and we look forward to seeing you, to partner in the field at any time. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Highness. Your Highness, with your kind permission, the DG asked for the permission of His Majesty to be able to have the group photograph with His Highness to mark. Okay, the other members.
So that you can get everyone.
Thank you, Your Highness. Thank you very much. And that marks the end of the call. And this organization, we wish you so. Maybe visitors will go. That's what we'll go.
I wanted to cut it. Let me
Say one more time.
1, 2, 3. Faith and cultural champion. Who wants to come and look?
And it's a wrap. We're on our way home. So this is us leaving the palace and basically leaving Zaria because we did not have any other stop. However, on our way, we saw this really cool spot when we were coming. So we decided to stop there and take a look on our way back and really find out what's going on there.
Going back home. Imagine all the roads in Nigeria like this. Interstate traveling.
Yes, now.
It's so smooth. Road trips. Let's look. The skin is skinning. The driver is risking our lives. You don't catwalk on this road. Why do they even call it catwalking? Hello, Pass.
So this is Dankande, the Travelers Mosque. That's what it's called. It's basically a stop on the highway where people can stop to pray or get a snack or something like that. If you want to relax and eat, it's not for Muslims only. Christians can also stop there and just rest before they continue their journey.
What's happening? Am I recording him? I do not know. It's so nice. Okay.
25 kenan ko? Okay. Ah. Bari mu baka 2000 a wannan. Kaji? 2000 za mu baka wannan. Eh?
Kashi nawa kake so?
Ba kashi bane. Kaga wannan fashion kaga na kasa ba fashion bane. Awa, so ni ba na son wancan na kasa.
Me sunan wurin nan? Mangoro me sunan wurin nan?
Masallacin matata.
Dan Kandi.
Travelers.
Okay.
Travelers Sports.
Traveler, oh right.
Samban nan
Wow, oh. How person go take climb this thing now? Thank you.
So guys, if you stayed to the end of this video, you are the real MVP, and I really just want to say thank you for staying with me to the end. I'm grateful. Thank you for liking, thank you for sharing, thank you for commenting, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.